yes, Fiona, and you're getting me hungry already because I hear all the stuff y'all are talking about over there. But we are here at the Culinary Cottage talking about breakfast. The busy routine is here, and we have Nicole Flowers, the instructor here at the Culinary Cottage, also the owner here. But we're talking breakfast for the busy families. We start with overnight oats.
Yeah, probably the most go-to for a busy morning, right? You do it the night before. Those are old-fashioned oats that are soaked in milk. We used a dairy-free milk. We used oat milk in that. We sweetened it with dates, a little bit of vanilla. We added flaxseed, and that's it. You stick them in the refrigerator overnight. They're good to go, probably for 3 to 4 days. And we love to put them in those small little canning jars. And in the morning, you or your kids can top them with whatever they like. If they wanted a little sweeter, they could put some brown sugar or some maple syrup, some blueberries, raisins, chopped nuts.
And making it healthy. Now, you said it's important that you go with the
old-fashioned oats, right? Not quick cooking oats if you're doing overnight. You can use steel cut oats. They require a little bit more liquid because they're a little denser.
But this is a go-to. Good to know because I've made that mistake. But speaking of the quick oats, you can use those in the next recipe you have here.
Breakfast cookies. So good, right?
Breakfast cookies, y'all.
And I promise you they're healthy. So they're whole wheat flour and quick oats that we pulsed up together in the food processor to make a real fine powder. They are sweetened with chopped up dates, a little bit of maple syrup. We use coconut oil. So they are dairy-free, right?
Banana?
A mashed banana.
I taste that.
Yeah, so the dates and the banana offer potassium.
Oh, it's so good.
That's great. I know, really, right?
Doesn't get
any easier than
I know.
that.
Cookies for breakfast, I'm always like, no, son.
And
stay out of the
they'll
cookies.
be good for a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have these two recipes on SALive.com later today. But this one is on our website right now. Look how beautiful this is. Talk to me about this.
So if you want to get a little heartier on a busy morning, this is a sheet pan breakfast. We love this at my house. Most of this time is hands off. You throw some little mini breakfast sausages and some bacon in the oven, let it roast for about 15 minutes. Open that oven, we threw in halved cherry tomatoes and some mushrooms. We added a little bit of garlic and olive oil. Threw that back in the oven for another 10 minutes, then make little wells and crack some eggs, 1 egg per person. Back in the oven, 5 minutes will give you a runny yolk, 8 minutes will give you a jammy yolk, and that's it.
I love that you're telling me that. So 5 for the runny.
Yes.
And then, okay.
A little bit longer. You'll cook that yolk a little bit more thoroughly. And it's not only beautiful, it's really delicious. It's filling. If you don't have kids that might like all the veggies, you could just use the meats and the eggs. It would still be good. Yeah.
But I love all the colors there. I will gladly
give you some
take
to
some
try.
breakfast.
Try
what time is it? Doesn't matter, right? But this is part of the love that you have for cooking, which I know comes from your grandmother, you've told me before.
Yes.
This is why you do what you do. So let's talk about some of the classes that you have coming up while I take a bite.
So we are booking quickly for our fall classes. We have some fabulous baking classes. We have fall soups and stews. We have cast iron cooking classes. We really try to offer something for everybody, but most of all, we just have a lot of fun cooking.
And you're so busy right now, and I think part of it is everyone's been home more, so they're trying new recipes. Would you say that too?
Yes, and I love that. I mean, nothing makes my heart happier than to see people embracing cooking. And we like to make it approachable and fun. Not fussy cooks here at all.
I love that. Also, for fall, you said you have some really good baking classes, right, too?
Right.
What's one of the ones that is your favorite?
Well, we have artisan bread workshops because remember, everybody went crazy baking their own bread during the pandemic. We have a mastering pâte à choux, which is what you use for for cream puffs.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
And also a mastering puff pastry class, which is going to be one of my favorites.
Okay.
Don't be intimidated. It's very fun. It's a great technique to learn. So
love it all, Nicole. So many things, and we have the way to the perfect scrambled eggs in the next kit that we're going to have here at the Culinary Cottage. Fiona, I'm going to send it back to you, and I'm going to take a bite of my cookie. Guilt-free, right?
Yes, guilt-free.
Back to you, Fiona.
Thanks, Jen. We'll see you again in just a little bit. For more information on the Culinary Cottage, just head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.